Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to our weekly webinar. Today, we're joined by the lovely Warda and Nilu at Jumeirah, Maldives, and they're going to be talking about some of the updates and all about the beautiful property. If you have any questions at all throughout the presentation, please just put them into the question box and we will do our best to answer them at the end. And if you have any issues with the audio, please just also write that in the question box. And without further ado, over to you, Warda. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Swati. Thank you, Hummingbird and team, for allowing us and inviting us to present our hotel with them. So allow me to introduce myself. I'm Warda. I work with Jumeirah as part of the sales team, and my colleague here, Nilu. She is also a newly joined colleague with the sales team, so she will be part of the webinar just to learn alongside as well. So let me just begin by introducing our beautiful hotel. So this is Jumeirah, Maldives. I hope everyone can see my screen and is able to see where I'm pointing at. So this is Jumeirah, Maldives, Olhahali Island. So we are located in the North Atoll, which is where the international airport is, right here where our international airport is. So about 55 minutes with speedboat and 15 minutes by seaplane, you can reach to our beautiful island of Olhahali Island, where you will get to experience the very Jumeirah experience right at the beaches of Maldives. So just to give you an overview of Jumeirah, how it began and all, we were established in 1997, and the journey has taken us thus far, and we have 26 hotels in all across the world, specifically Middle East, Europe, and Asia. And the only hotel in the Maldives right now would be the Jumeirah Maldives Olhahali Island. So we are a 67 hotel, 67 rooms, stunning contemporary island design, not your typical Maldives hotel, where you will see that our hotel is definitely more modern, more spacious, but very remote and very intimate, in the sense that it really brings that exclusive experience to our esteemed guests, to make sure that they have that inclusive exclusivity within the hotel, making sure that they live with the wonder of coming back to the island again as well. So that aside, one of the signature things that we brought into the Jumeirah property in the Maldives was the signature dining experiences, which I will be talking about later in the presentation. So this is an overview of our map. As you can see, we have a lovely sandbank, and these little dolphins are as accurate as it may seem. This is a lovely dolphin channel we have, where you can sometimes, if you're lucky enough, get to see some dolphins. And right across there, we have the sunrise deck, and then you can see our house reef. Yes, you're correct. We do have a house reef where it's actually very well preserved, because we're located in the most northern Male Atoll, which means that we are away from the buzzers and the noises of the cluster of the Male Atoll, where there you can see the city and a lot of other hotels close to one another, whereas with our island, you're really getting that speedboat experience and accessibility, but while at the same time a very blissful and serene getaway. So that really helps us to keep our house reef at a very pristine state, which means that you can see a lot of marine life and a lot of colors as well. So this is our sunrise deck on North West Jetty, where you will see that our starting categories are here. So to generalize, most of our inventory is actually going for the water villa, which is about 30 rooms of our inventory is actually the water villas, and the rest is on the beach. So as we may know, beach is most preferred in the market that you are selling in. However, it is quite limited, but there is, one second. There is the option to book in advance and get the opportunity to experience the beach with us as well. This island is a natural island where you can see the beaches are pristine and you can enjoy the beautiful lagoon as well without any issue of the seagrass or any such that might occur due to natural occurrence as well. But in the Jumeirah Island, we don't have these issues. The beaches are clean, it's quite white, and the sand is very fine as well. So like I said, we have 67 villas. Out of 67 villas, we have 8 units of 2 bedrooms, 4 on the beach, 4 on the overwater, and 2 units of 3 bedrooms. As you can see in the picture, this is one of the 3 bedrooms, which is on the beach, and the other one is on the overwater. So we'll just go through the residences in a quick glance, so just that you have an idea how the rooms and exterior and interior wise look like. Oh, sorry. So this is just the floor plan of our 1-bedroom villas and 2-bedroom villas and 3-bedroom villas. I will not be able to zoom in as closely, but I'd be happy to share with Lottie the collateral, so you will also get these within your hand as well, so that you can share it with the guest if an inquiry occurs. So let me just share with you some of the pictures of how a 1-bedroom looks like. So this is the bedroom. One of the key features I think that makes our product very unique in Maldives Atoll in general is that the size of the villa is quite spacious. It's one of the most spacious villas in Maldives Atoll where you will find for the starting category even it's where you have about 351 square meters and you have the bedroom and living room and bathroom separated out, very family friendly. This is very attractive for the UK clients that's coming actually with their kids and of kids or even like grandparents, and where they want to book like just one villa and they can still accommodate about three adults and 1 kid, or 2 adults plus 2 kids in 1-bedroom villas. And even if they were to choose a 2-bedroom, you still have that space to accommodate maximum 6 packs in 1 villa. So this is one of the key features, is that the size and space is one of the giving, and it really is one of the more family friendly hotels that we have in the Maldives. And not only this, we have, of course, our rooftop, which is actually specifically unique to our hotel, which allows you to have unique experiences within your comfort and your own space. Suppose if you want to have a romantic dinner, or even you want to have a family barbecue, you can actually do it at your own space and comfort on the rooftop. Even if you wanted to do a family movie night, or even if you wanted to enjoy a yoga session, you can very much enjoy it at the rooftop. So the same interior of the beach that you see is going to be the same interior for our 1-bedroom overwater villa. So the size, the interior, it's identical. The only difference for the beach and overwater is of course, the beach is on the beach and the water is on the water, whereas beach gives a bit more, in terms of privacy aspect, beach is a bit more private in terms of you get the vegetation on 2 sides, and it actually has the beach on front and the ocean in front, so it actually has much more nest kind of a feeling. This is our water villas. As you can see, our pools are definitely not a plunge pool, very much of an infinite pool where you can actually really relax and enjoy the Indian Ocean while relaxing at the pool. This is our lagoon villa with pool. So one question I get asked often about our villas, especially the water villas, is that what's the difference between the water villa, lagoon villa, ocean villa? There isn't much of any difference. To be very honest, the room size, the room interior is the same. The only difference is that all these 3 villas potentially has different views. Lagoon Villas is facing towards the lagoon with the view of the island, whereas Ocean Villas does not have a disturbance of view and it's facing towards the ocean. Water Villas are the starting category, which has, and I'll be very frank, has a little bit of a disruption when it comes to the view and does not have that ideal view. So it is placed in the starting category with a bit more reduced price point. However, size-wise and the interior wise, these three categories are the same. Then we have our Grand Lagoon Villa with pool. So the Grand Lagoon Villa with pool is also facing the lagoon, which means it has the island view and the lagoon view. However, this is a bit more spacious than the lagoon, ocean, and then the water villa with pool. That is because you get a little bit of a dining space here. So this is perfect for if you have a teenager or if you're traveling with your family and if you would like to have that additional space, then you would definitely your guests would definitely prefer this room as well, because you get that additional space to just have something, you know, just extra for yourself. Even for the couple that would like to spend more time in the room and have the dining space to have dining, you know, like to dine inside the room, this room would be perfect for them as well. Then, of course, as discussed, the ocean villa is the same as the lagoon villa and the water villa with pool, just that this is placed higher in price point when it comes to it, because of the fact that this is the only rooms that does not have a disturbance of view when it comes to water villas and is facing towards the ocean. And this is more sought out. If it is a repeater who has stayed with ocean villa with pool, or if it's a guest who has seen our resort map, this is the category that usually that gets requested for. And this is our 2-bedroom residences. So like I said, we have 8 units of 2 bedrooms, 4 on the water and 4 on the beach. This is perfect for family stays or even friends traveling together, couples that are just traveling together as well. This is perfect because you get the same size of room in the 2 sides, just that on one room it's twin bedded and the other room that it is actually king bed. So, however, the twin bed can be converted to a king size bed as well, which is perfect. So if you're having a 1 child, or even if you're traveling with 2 couples or grandparents, you can still accommodate them in the same room. The 2-bedroom still has the living space, as you can see here in the picture. And all the rooms are, of course, separated by a sliding door. You have a dining space and a living space, and of course the rooftop to just enjoy your family activities or even a romantic activity together. So this is the 2-bedroom water residence, identical in terms of interior and size to your beach residences as well, just that it's on the water and you get the all-water experience. So these are more convenient for the guests who are comfortable having their kids and or having teenagers in the over water, whereas if the guests are a bit more uncomfortable having smaller kids in the water, they can always book the 2-bedroom beach. Then we have our 3-bedroom retreats. As you can see, this right here that you see is our 3-bedroom beach villa, 2-storied. So we have on the rooftop a very beautiful setup of the swings, and the main bedroom and kids room are on the 2nd story, and the ground floor has the fully functional kitchen, a dining space and a gym space. This is perfect. It's a destination actually within our hotel, even if you ask me. So guest who books this room does not really need to get out of the room unless otherwise they would like to, because they have everything disposed at the room itself for them. You can see the 3-bedroom water retreat is a little bit more unique than 3-bedroom beach because it has a private dock of its own. So the guests who book the 3-bedroom water retreat, they will be coming to the room directly, having the check-in at the room. Their private butler will be coming and unpacking for them and packing for them. And you can see the interior wise is identical to the beach villa. Just the little difference is that they have a private dock. And mind you, I'm based on the island. So one of the key things that I like to mention when I am showcasing this room is this is the only room within the hotel that really gets that infinite sunset. However, I like to highlight the fact that all of our 67 villas have rooftop, which means that your sunset preferring guests, your sunrise preferring guests can still access sunset and sunrise both at the rooftop. So this is one of the key qualities that we have, which having rooftop really allows us to say that all of our rooms are really sunset and sunrise both, because when you go to the rooftop, you really experience that all together. This is our 3-bedroom beach, as you can see, identical when it comes to interior. And these rooms are almost 1,000 square meters. For the 3-bedroom, we can accommodate up to 8 packs. So of course, if there is an infant, we can make an exception. The signature dining experiences that we have, which I mentioned to you about. So 2019 was when this hotel was built, and of course it was under another management at the time. Jumeirah took over the property in 2021 of October, and since then we have been progressively, phase by phase, uplifting the product and making enhancement to the resort to uplift and make it more luxurious for our clients. Having said that, one of the signature things that they brought in terms of changes was bringing in those signature dining identifications of Jumeirah. Shimas is one of them. So this entire hut that you see is actually built by Jumeirah when they acquired the property in 2019, 2021. So we built this from scratch. The whole Shimas in Dubai is known to be a beach club, but we wanted to bring it with a bit more sophistication, more French Riviera kind of style. So this restaurant is actually open for lunch and dinner. It's a Mediterranean Greek style of cuisine, perfect for a tropical weather where you get the fresh seafood and salads. So guests really loves this restaurant specifically because there's no restriction when it comes to how you dress. The restaurant itself is actually next to the beach as well, and guests tend to come with their beach attire, wearing a cover up just to have lunch here, and it's perfect because you have the breeze in your hair and the ocean right in front of you. So this is a personal favorite of Jumeirah loyal clients and also newer clients. Then of course we have my favorite, and of course the fine dining, well renowned by in Jumeirah as a whole, in Dubai as well, and now in Maldives too. So we have won World Trade Awards for last year for Kato being one of the best dining restaurants in the Indian Ocean. Having said that, this is the Peruvian Japanese fusion restaurants. It's only open for dinner, so the guests can really enjoy, especially for those guests who are staying for 5 to 6 nights or even shorter, they can still enjoy our Kato. And it's a really beautifully blended fusion and definitely not disappointing at all. Then we have Glow. So Glow is our all-day dining restaurant. So it's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's within the same space as Kato. On the right side, it's actually Glow and the Glow bar. So we have the international cuisine there, so you can find a little bit of something from different part of the world in the menu. Then we have here, this is right in front of our office and my view. So this is perfect. I enjoy this just as much as the guests. So this is where you will actually get to see a beautiful sunset right across the arrival jetty. And you get to enjoy shisha or even a cup of coffee or tea during your stay and just relax and wind down while reading a book or even enjoying chess with your loved ones. A lot of the guests tend to come here just to have that time for themselves, even with or without the partner. So you would see a lot of the times when they're a couple traveling, the ladies or the gentlemen will be there by themselves having a coffee here. And one more thing about this place is that we offer complimentary tea and coffee from 10 to 10:30 in the morning for all of our guests. So after that, it's always on additional charges. So a favorite of our little ones and a favorite of adults as well, especially in a humid environment like Maldives, ice cream is a perfect fitting. If you would like to just cool down and just to walk while you're doing your water sports and activities and going around the island, the gelateria is perfect because we have 23 in-house flavors made by our wonderful chefs who create really innovative and creative flavors. So during summer, sometimes they have the mango and Maldivian chili flavor, and during different seasons they have different. Right now they have something called the sesame and miso flavor. Apparently, a lot of guests really loves to see these different kind of flavors that they're not familiar with, and this is something our chefs do, like to surprise and to delight guests, to make sure that they are also adventurous with their taste buds. Then we have, of course, our private dining experiences. Just like any other hotel in the Maldives, we also offer private dining experiences with curated menus. So we have, this is one of the dining destinations we have, which is, of course, our pier, like a pier, where we set up the, as you can see, we do the setup, and then during the sundown or sunset time, we have the dinners for the guests. And besides that, of course, there's the beach dinner set up and the dugout, and there's many more. And we also have a sandbank 5 to 10 minutes away. We also do the dinner experience on the sandbank on additional charges too. Then, of course, we have our spa. So this is our Talise spa. Talise is known for to be a signature spa for all of the Jumeirah property. It's Jumeirah on brand as well. So you can find Talise here as well, where we provide products. We provide the services with the products that we use all over our Jumeirah properties, such as Sudashi, One Skin. So you can see we have 6 treatment rooms, one of it being a spa salon where you can do manicure and pedicure, and then the beauty makeup and hairs. So then the rest is all a couple massage rooms where you can actually enjoy a couple massage or even individual massage, whichever the guest would prefer. Right in front of the spa is actually our house reef end. And what's very beautiful and magical is sometimes when you're just like enjoying your massage or getting a manicure done in the sunset hour, you might just come across all the dolphins. This has happened to me one time when I was doing the manicure with the lady. There was bunch of dolphins, and they said that this is not frequent, but it does happen, and it's quite a magical experience as well. This is the rooms of our Talise spa, and we of course do the sunrise yoga and on top of the reception. So the experiences and activities. So just like in many other hotels, of course, we have our water sports and dive center. What's really unique about our water sports is that we have a semi-submarine. So suppose your guests are traveling with younger kids and they're not comfortable going for snorkeling or something like that, and they will still loves to see the underwater world, then they can still experience something like this with their parents on the semi-submarine. So we have about 2 or 3 weekly scheduled semi-submarine experiences for our guests to enjoy. Then of course we have the banana boat and kayaking as well. So all the non-motorized activities are all complimentary, except for the glass kayak, because it's glass and everybody really want to try out this one. And as per the policy of the water sports and dive center, they do charge for the glass kayak. Then we have our kids club, kids favorite really. So one of the key things about our kids club is that we don't have a pool, but we have a water splash area, which is perfect because all of our rooms have a pool. So I think to bring a bit of change in the kids club, we have the water splash so that the kids can still enjoy water activities within the kids club by having that fountain, like, getting to play around with the water. And then of course with the child policy, if you were to ask me, the kids club policy states that 4 and below can enjoy the kids club with either a parent or a guardian, or they can choose to also hire babysitting services, which is $45 plus per child per hour. If they are 4 and above, they are free to come to the kids club and enjoy the kids club activities and just stay at kids club for free as well. Then we have, of course, wedding packages and events that we do on special. Suppose if you have those very special requests, when you can send to us, or we also have made a brochure for standard ones, which we can share with Lottie, and she'll be happy to, I guess, share with you. So if you have any questions about the product or the resort, do let me know. I'd be happy to answer. Thank you so much for your time.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Amora. That was very, very informative and really, really helpful. Thank you so much. So we've had a few questions come in. One of them being, is Jumeirah a natural island?
Yes, so we are a natural island located in the Kafir Atoll, which is one of the reasons why our lagoon and our reef and everything is so beautiful and so well kept.
Perfect. Amazing. And then the other question that we received is, are there many diving and snorkeling spots around the island? I know you mentioned there was a
This one is
reef, but
yes, this one is one of my favorites. So one of the key things is that we are actually in the most northern Male Atoll, which means we are also bordering by atoll. So we are getting that diversified biosphere area as well. So if the guests would like, those dive enthusiast guests would like to go to Honeyfurrow Bay, it's about 1 hour 15 to 30 minutes from the hotel. So we organize private transfer to go to Honeyfurrow Bay. This is one of the spots that we do in the dive center. Besides that, we have 16 dive spots close to the island.
Amazing. That's great. I know obviously Honeyfurrow Bay is definitely a bucket list for a lot of people, so that's really good to know. And one of the last questions is, with the board bases, do you offer all types of board bases? And do you also recommend pre-booking restaurants prior to arrival, or are guests able to book once they come to Jumeirah?
So to be honest, we do, so Jumeirah as a brand as a whole, we don't do all inclusive. However, for those guests who would like to have those beverage packages, we do have curated special beverage packages for these kind of clients. We call it the indulgence package. And for the clients who does not drink alcohol, we have also the non-alcoholic beverage package. Besides this, we have, of course, the half boat and full boat as well. And I would say the most attractive, or the one that guests tend to choose, is often the half board one. And having said that, usually, no, not usually, when we never actually have a problem with our restaurants being overbooked. Mind you, we are only 67 rooms, so there's not really a clash because the disperse between the restaurants is quite even, and guests are always trying out other restaurants. So it gets distributed well.
Fantastic. That's all the questions, but thank you so much for your presentation today. It's been really, really great to listen to more about Jumeirah. And yes, if anyone else has any other questions, please feel free to email me or Olivia at any time, and we'll be very happy to help. But thank you so much again, Warda and Bilu, and hopefully see you next time.
Thank you so much for your time, and thank you everyone who came to attend and heard us as well. I was a little bit nervous in the beginning. I was hoping it wouldn't be noticeable. Thank you so much.
Don't
and
worry,
hope
that's
you have a lovely
fine. Thanks everyone. See you soon.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.